Sam from Rick Jones Pianos, and we're here with a very bold-sounding Baldwin Model R built in 1980. I believe in Conway, Arkansas is the factory they were operating at that time. Definitely made in the United States. Baldwin, of course, was a legend for many decades in the U.S. At times, probably Steinway's biggest rival for the concert stage. Baldwin made a very wide range, a wide variety of different piano models, ranging from the very sturdy and well-respected Acrosonic Spinet to the very, I think, world-class Model SD10 Concert Grand. And this was their 5'8" model that they made for many decades. Baldwins, in my opinion, are always known for their characteristic warmer sound, which could be on the bright side or the mellow side, but it's inherent in the design of the piano, the shape of the plate, the soundboard, the bridges, and how that determines the proportions for all the strings. Baldwin arrived at their design, which was probably the greatest exponent of the sort of sound people in the middle of the country were looking for, and I know to this day in the South and the Midwest, Baldwin is still very highly respected. This is a very good example of such a piano. Just a really sort of uniquely warm sound, I think, which in this case, I think combines with a brighter, this is like the brighter, more bolder version of that older, warmer American sound. I will be inclined to give the tone of this piano a 6 on a scale from 1 to 10, from mellow to bright. There's a very wide dynamic range. I was able to get pretty soft and very delicate on this piano, but overall the piano does skew more to the really bold, bright sound. It sounded larger than a 5'8" piano would be expected to sound. It's a very powerful sound. So the tone gets a 6. Touch I thought was a little bit on the firm side, and I've played Baldwins that are firm, some that are light, some that are neutral. This one just happens to be on the firm side, so there's a little bit more than the average amount of resistance in the keys. I've got to press a little bit harder. It might compare favorably to a more recent Steinway or Kawai for that reason. I will rate the touch on this piano a 6 on the scale from 1 to 10, from light to firm. It's definitely on the firm side, and it will give you a workout. I can mention too that it has this very nicely preserved walnut finish here. I understand this is a piano we sold to a customer of ours some time ago, many years ago, and they took advantage of our lifetime trade-up guarantee, 100% lifetime trade-up guarantee. And you can do that too with this piano or any other piano or inventory for the price that you pay, as long as you make sure the piano is in tune twice a year by a professional piano technician, and you keep the piano away from extremes of humidity. You can upgrade at any point with us to another piano of a higher price, as this previous owner did. And whatever you pay for the first piano from us, be it this piano or a different piano, you get that exact price in trade toward another piano from us of a higher price. And we're confident to say that this previous owner took very good care of their piano. It was pretty close to being in tune when it arrived here. The case is in not perfect, but very good condition. I doubt it was anything that they did themselves. It was largely clean when it arrived. And it also has a climate control system already installed in this piano. All you would see on the outside of the piano is this light panel indicator, indicating whether it has power for green, whether it needs water for yellow, and red for whether it needs new pads, which you can have the technician handle. It will combine a humidifier with a dehumidifier underneath the piano, tucked up into the soundboard area, all controlled by a humidistat, which is calibrated to set the piano, the environment of the soundboard, right around 42–43% humidity. That's where pianos are happy at. Dan Chaser, who's been making this system since the 40s, it's the industry standard in this country, and any technician will be very happy to see a climate control system in a piano, because it prevents the soundboard from expanding and contracting too much with changes in humidity throughout the seasons. And because the strings are resting on the bridges are mounted on the soundboard, that will also prevent the piano from going out of tune quite as much. Now, Baldwins are already known for being very solid for tuning. They have very tight tuning pins, and they tend to stay in tune very well. And having this system in here will make it stay in tune even better. So we're more than confident this piano already has been well maintained. And for instructions on how to operate this system, we would encourage you to watch, I believe it's Paul's video on our website, rickjanspianist.com. I believe it's the first question on our frequently asked questions page, a video demonstration of how to operate this climate control system. I have it in my piano at home, and it really helps. So it gives us a lot of confidence in this piano. And I can also mention that the bench that came with this piano is very substantial. It's a Jansen bench, and I think they're based in Wisconsin. Yes, Oshkosh, Wisconsin. They're really substantially made. All these mechanisms underneath allow the seat to be adjusted up and down. It does not store sheet music. Obviously, there's no room for sheet music in here with such a substantial mechanism. They're very sturdy benches. They won't move around on you when you play particularly actively. You can adjust them very smoothly up and down. It's a very smooth mechanism using these metal knobs on the side here. Up and down here, so you can get exactly the right height that you want to play at this piano. Especially good for families that have children also playing of a different height than you. Everyone can get just the height they want at the piano. So that will be included with this piano since it came with it. And it's a very good match for the piano too. Definitely stop by and try this piano out for yourself. It's a really satisfying piano to play. But if you can't make it, you can always give us a phone call or send us an email if you have any questions. But we hope to see you if you can.